my grandma was a season ticket holder. She passed away a year to the day pretty much when I took that job. I think she did the draw. I've got my family. Who was on the pitch in that moment, we should have dealt with that situation. You're talking about isolated incidents that have cost us 2 points. I felt, like I said, the 99% of that performance was very, very good. In terms of Wes, he's had injury issues, and I want to make sure he doesn't break down again. He's an outstanding player. But always you want consistency in your back line, and I'm sure we'll get there in the end. Well, for the first time in a long time, he played back-to-back from midweek to the weekend. So that's a really positive sign. And the aim for every player is to build them to a point where they can play every game. That's the aim, and we're not quite there yet. But with the medical team that I'm working with and the way we're working, I'm confident we can get them there.
Thanks, John. Liam?
Hi, Liam. I wanted to ask about Madu. He's a player that you know very well. Is there a chance that he could feature in this game? And what have you seen what you expected to see from him in the training sessions?
Yes. Yeah, Mamadu's got a great chance to start the game. It's very difficult for a player in January to move clubs. Obviously, the great thing for Madu is he's been here before, and also he knows me very well and my expectations and demands with the players. He's only been here for a week.
Afternoon, Liam. Please could we start with the team news, the update on Reece James and Mark Cucurella?
Yeah, Mark's too early to know. Obviously, he's definitely out for the game against Hull. We're just doing our scans and assessments on him, and hopefully he's not too long. Reece trained modified. He's still under the weather, and we'll make a decision on Reece tomorrow. But it's a good news that he's back on the training pitch. In terms of injury, he's absolutely fine, but he's had a really bad bug, and hopefully he's recovered from that.
In terms of a few more thoughts on the game last night, have you had a good time to look back at Cole's late effort now and kind of decipher?
It wasn't just that. Balanced view is 99% of the game was in what I want to see, and in terms of with the ball, in terms of without the ball, in terms of our defending set plays, in terms of our threat on set plays, in terms of our energy, our courage, our habits. It was very, very good. Just those moments of switching off, and they're the bits where we need to improve. But saying that, there's a lot of good in what we did last night, and there's ways you can focus on that and make sure that's even better.
A trip down memory lane for you.
Yeah, man.
Going back to Hull, how do you feel about that, and also being back in the FA Cup?
Firstly, people, for me, Hull City is very special to me. My grandma was a season ticket holder. She passed away a year to the day pretty much when I took that job. I think she did the draw. I've got my family coming up. I probably need about 20 tickets. The club means a lot to me for many reasons. And yeah, hopefully we can put on a really, really good show, but it'll be amazing to go back.
And just finally from me, we've seen a Premier League manager depart
today.
Thomas Frank, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, firstly, it's never nice when you see a fellow manager lose their job. Thomas I'd met a few times. He's a fantastic guy and a fantastic coach. It just goes to show how difficult this job can be. I wish him all the very best in the future.
Thanks, Chris. John?
That experience at Hull, how do you think it moulded you into the player, but also the manager that you've become?
Yeah, without Hull, without the experience of being there as a player and as a manager, I wouldn't be sat here. I've got a lot to thank the club for. Had some amazing times there, both as a player and as a coach. And it's really good to see them doing so well in the league. It's a great club, great people, great fans, it's a great city. And it's going to be an emotional one for me to go back.
And is this an opportunity to make wholesale changes and give a few players a rest? Obviously, you've got next week without a game.
No, it's a tough game. This is going to be a difficult game, and I want to do well in this competition. So I don't see it any different to a Premier League game or a Champions League game. We're going there with a team that I think will be good enough to win the game.